Hello, management aspirants. Good news for all of you. Registration process for CAT has started today. And in this video, what we are going to discuss is the step-by-step process to fill the CAT form and all the programs that you can apply for, the documents that you need while filling the form. All those details will be discussed one by one. And if in case you have any doubt from this video, from the instructions, please feel free to leave a comment on this video. We will be answering all your questions as soon as possible. So without wasting any time, let's look at the process to fill the CAT form. So here is the website, iimcat.ac.in. Just go to the home page, go to New Candidate Registration. You just have to follow the instructions on the screen here, some basic information that you will have to fill in. So name of the candidate, date of birth, email address, you will have to confirm email address, your country of residence, mobile number once again, and then click on generate OTP. Once you receive the OTP, enter that OTP and follow the instructions on the screen. You will receive your login ID and password on your registered email address and your mobile number. So while filling this information, make sure that you're entering the valid mobile number, the correct mobile number, and the correct email address so that you don't miss getting this information, which is really, really important in the process to follow. Okay, so once you're done with this, go to login, enter the user ID and password that you have received on your email and your registered mobile number. Enter this CAPTCHA code. And click the login button. So here is your form with the basic information that you have already filled in the previous screen. Have a look at it, make sure all the information is correct, and then click on this option in the top right corner, go to application. This takes a few seconds to load your application form. Okay, so let's look at all the information that we've already filled in once again. Your name is already given. You will have to re-enter some of this information. So let's quickly fill this basic information. So category obviously will depend on the category that you belong to. Just make sure that you have valid documents available because you will have to upload those documents to confirm that you belong to a particular category, if not general. And then do you belong to a person with disability? In my case, no. So COVID vaccination dates, first and second. So you must be having your certificates with you. You can check the dates and then enter that information here. Now comes the address part. Email address is already there, the primary one. If you want to enter an alternate email address, you can do that as well. Primary number is already there. Emergency mobile number is mandatory, so you will have to fill in some information here. Relationship with the candidate. So, for example, if this is your father's number, type that in. Now, it's the time to upload your documents. So you can quickly go through the specifications by clicking on this button here, where it is clearly mentioned that the photo should have a white background. The size, the permissible size, which is, I guess, less than 1 MB, and the dimensions of the photograph are already given here. So it should be in the aspect ratio of 30:45. So it should be maybe 300 pixels by 450 pixels. That should be the size of the photograph. And signatures have to be in the ratio 80:35. So once you've checked all those details, go to click here to upload. So photograph first, browse, go to the folder where your photograph and signatures are uploaded. I am done with the photograph. Next is signatures. Both these files should be in the JPEG format. Once you're done with uploading the files, just close this pop-up window which is open on the screen. Go to save and next. Now on the next screen, you're supposed to fill all your academic details. So couple of things that you need to make sure that you're selecting the right type of university, and the other information that we are just going to have a look at. This screen also requires your academic information of your school. So SSC or 10th equivalent board name. So in my case, let's say CBSE. Month, year of completion, say May 2020. No, it is going to be 2018. Maximum marks. So for example, for class 10th, it will be 500 for most of you, depending on the board that you've taken this exam in. Total marks obtained. So let's say in this case, we go with 450. So what will be the percentage? 90.0. Next, details of class 12th or equivalent, or if you've done a diploma. Then the board name again, Central Board of Secondary Education in my case. Month and year of completion, say May 2020. Discipline, again maximum marks. So here you need to be sure about the additional subjects that you took in class 12th. If you took maths as an additional subject, you will have to include the marks of maths as well. You cannot leave that while filling the CAT form. So 500, let's say once again 450, and the percentage would come out to be 90.0. So are you in the final year of bachelor's degree? If yes, then choose this option. Have you completed bachelor's degree? Of course, if I am in the final year, the answer to this is no, which is selected by default. If you've already finished your graduation and you select this option no, then you will have this option of selecting whether you have completed your bachelor's degree, yes or no. So in my case, let's go with yes, and then total duration of the degree, let's say 3 years. Please select current semester. So let's say in this case, it is going to be 5th. Type of university. So make sure that you check your university's website to find out if it's a central university or state university. Let's say in my case, it is state university. State or union territory. So I go with Chandigarh. Name of the university or the institution. So in this case, let's say Punjab University, Chandigarh. Name of the college institution, let's say SD College. Degree name, so let's say in my case, it's Bachelor of Commerce, which I can find in this drop-down menu somewhere. Yes, it's there. Discipline, again, commerce. So it depends on the program that you're currently enrolled in. If you're pursuing your graduation, it can be a BTech degree, BE degree, Bachelor in Arts, Bachelor in Commerce, Bachelor in Business Administration. Just make sure that you're selecting the right option. Graduation stream, non-engineering in my case. If you are doing BTech, BE, select engineering. Month and year of course commencement. So let's say in this case, if I am going to finish this in 2023, that means I have started it in 2020. So August, for example, year 2020. Probable month, year of completion, July 2023. Aggregate marks. So aggregate marks till date, whatever my aggregate percentage is, till whatever semester I have my results available. So you have to calculate this percentage on the basis of total number of subjects that you've appeared in, marks allocated to each of these subjects, and the marks obtained in each of these subjects. Take a total of that. So for example, let's say in this case, I've so far appeared for say 10 subjects and my aggregate is 800. Just a hypothetical case. Percentage in that case will be 80. So I type it in as 80.0. So it will allow you to enter the percentage up to 1 decimal place. Do you have or are you undergoing dual or 5-year integrated course? If yes, then select that option. In my case, it is no. Next. So for most of you, it is not going to be applicable if you're pursuing more than one bachelor's degree, for example, BA LLB or BCom LLB. In that case, you will have to select this option. In my case, I am going with no. Do you want to enter master degree details? So if you have done your master's, then you select yes, otherwise go with no. Other professional degree, I am choosing no for this. If you are currently pursuing any professional degree apart from your graduation, you will have to enter the details of that program also. Go to save and next. Now comes the screen where you have to enter the details of your work experience. If you have any, choose the relevant industry if you have any work experience, and then select the start date and the end date. Just make sure that you're entering the work experience after graduation. Anything that you've done with your graduation while doing your graduation will not be applicable here. Work experience only after finishing your graduation. So you worked from, let's say, 1st April 2021 to 31st March 2022, and you were off the job for 1 month. Mention that break here, and then total experience in number of days. In my case, it is going to be 32 days as I selected only 1 month. So I am going to uncheck this option and go to save and next. Next is the programs that you want to apply for and your interview city preference. So this information is really critical for all of you to understand. As graduates, there are certain programs that you are eligible for. You cannot apply for all these programs which are visible on the screen. So just looking at this information quickly, you can make out that all the PGP programs, that's postgraduate program in management, you can apply for all those programs. Then certain IIMs have PGP HRM also. If you're interested in human resources, you can apply for that as well. ABM for agribusiness management, depending on your interest, of course. And all the programs where you see, the name of the program starting with letter E. That means it's an executive program, and there are some doctoral programs also which you as graduates cannot apply for. So make sure that you're selecting the right programs only. In the description of this video, we will list a document containing the guidelines for all of you, what all programs you can apply for. So let's have a quick look. I am going to apply for all PGP programs here. So once you're done with selecting all the programs that you're eligible for and you're interested in, we can select the interview city preference. So let's say in my case, I can select New Delhi. Preference 2, let's say Bengaluru. So you will have to select the interview city preference for all the programs that you have applied for. Next screen, you have to mention the preference for taking the exam, preference city for taking the exam. So let's try Chandigarh in my case. That's my preference number 1. Preference number 2, for example, say Ambala. Preferred city 3, let's say Patiala. City 4, let's say Ludhiana. So you can check the list of cities from the home page. You will see different documents, wherein one document contains the list of all the test cities from which you can check the preference that you want to fill in this form. So once we are done with all 6 preferences, we go to save and next. On the next page, you have to make the payment, which you can do using any of the payment gateways that you see on the screen here. So that's it. That's the simple process that you have to follow to fill this form. Again, if you have any doubt, any question in mind, feel free to post your questions in the comment section here. We will be more than happy to assist you with anything that you have doubts about. Good luck, all of you. I just hope that you come out with flying colors on 27th of November. Good luck once again.